Okay, all of us here have been truly impacted by Mr. Shellady. We all played Rebels baseball with him, and we're here to share some of our most hilarious, our fondest, the best memories we have of him over those years. So to start it off, my name's Max Dicker, and as you can tell, my last name sounds kind of funny, so that could prompt some funny nicknames. And every time during the baseball season I was up to bat, or I was third up to bat, what they call in baseball in the hole, Mr. Shellady thought it was really funny to always yell, "Dicker in the hole," which has stuck with me for a while. That's a really funny joke. That's one of the best uses of my last name I think I've ever heard. So a really great memory of Mr. Shellady, for sure.
I'm Gavin. I played baseball with Mr. Shellady. He was my coach for 5 years. One moment I truly remember with him was when I would be on the bench. He'd be sitting next to me, just talking with me, and the on-deck hitter would come walk up and face or back to us, and he'd have like some name, like I don't even know, like Bird or something, and he would just make a joke out of his name the whole time he was there. And then until the next guy came out, same thing again, and it was just the funniest thing.
Hi, I'm David. I played with Mr. Shellady for 3 years, and one of my fondest memories was his explanation of my nature of my position, being a catcher. He had constantly remind me to catch the ball, which seems a little redundant, but sometimes I needed that reminding. So I appreciate his coaching and very intelligent ideas in that respect.
Hi, I'm Evan Taylor, and I played for Mr. Shellady for 2 years. And one of the best memories I had with him was probably him always reminding me to stop looking at the birds while I'm in the outfield and make sure to stay focused while I'm out there. So, remind me to stay focused throughout, even till now. So I really appreciate that from Mr. Shellady.
I'm John McMahon. I played with Mr. Shellady for 4 years, and my favorite memory of him was whenever I'd struggle on the mound, he'd come out, call time, and he'd just walk around the mound and just fart the entire time, and it would just relax me.
Relax. All right.
Hi, I'm Joey Ciro. I played for Coach Shellady for 4 or 5 years, and one of my favorite memories is whenever he'd come up to the mound during a mound visit, he'd always crack some jokes to lighten up the mood, and that was one of the best memories I've ever had.
I'm Joe Pereno. I've played for Mr. Shellady for many years, and I think my favorite memory was probably I missed like a fly ball and it hit me in the face, and he came out and he's like, "Oh, you should have caught it," and just making funny jokes, and it just made me it made me a lot happier and not think about what happened. He's just always there for all of us.
Hi, my name is Kate Bennett. I played under Coach Shellady for an amazing 3 years. One of the best memories I had of him was when we played long toss, and Coach Shellady was very intense, so he'd end up whipping the ball really hard to the point that he actually would bury one right in front of him in the dirt, and I'd be like, "Oh, my shoulder hurts," and I just always wished to match that intensity whenever I played.
Hi, I'm Scott Monacchio. I played for Mr. Shellady for 5 years, and my favorite memory of him is when he always wore that monkey T-shirt every last day of every tournament, and he said it was good luck, even though we didn't win every tournament. But
I'm Peter. I played for Mr. Shellady for 5 years, and one thing I remember is before any big game, the coaches would be telling us what we had to do to win, and he'd always say the same thing, which was "Don't suck." His great advice.
Hi, I'm Andrew Evangelista. Mr. Shellady coached me for 3 years, and my favorite memory was when it was a really hot practice and he dressed up in all the catcher's gear and wore it the whole practice and caught.
I'm Connor Brady. I played for Mr. Shellady for 2 years, and one of my most fond memories was when in the cage he would go all out when he was throwing to us and throwing as hard as he can, and no one ever wanted to go in his line. No one ever wanted to go hit against him.
Yay. Good job.
Right.
Mr. Shellady!